back, ladies and gentlemen, to Jack in the Box Models. I'm your host, Jack, and I really appreciate the community for such an overwhelming response to my return announcement video. Thank you very much for all the comments and thumbs up and new friends I've made, and I wished I'd wrote down their names before I started this video, but I'm a man of many hats, and I've been very busy, and I just have to duck in and out and do these videos and work on my kits as I can. One of my viewers last year said, hey, he recommended, he said, how about when you start doing some videos, actually show some of your work and how to do some of this stuff you're talking about. I said, hey, that's a good idea. And so I thought it was time to try something new. I thought, you know what? I said I was going to, finish this SWAT Nova, and then I would have a finished product to show you. But you know what? How about hanging out with me and we'll do this journey together, and I'll show you how the silly hillbilly does it on a budget. So what I'm going to do here, this car is perfect except for the top, like I explained before. Ooh, I gotta get used to this camera. It's been a long time since I've done this, guys. I got the camera, the tripod, literally sitting between my legs, and I'm gonna have to do this through the camera, which I'm not used to doing, so just please bear with me. To protect the sides of the car that don't need to be repaired, and the 50-year-old decals that would be impossible to try to replace, I'm going to cover with newspaper, which I've already previously cut out for each side and the deck lids, because if I sat here cutting newspaper, how many of you guys would have stuck around to watch this? Yeah, that's what I thought. So I pre-cut the newspaper. But what I'm going to start out with is this skinny Tamiya tape for an outline. This is what happens when you bite your fingernails. Give me something this will work. I'm not used to doing stuff looking through the camera, guys. Alright, give me an edge. Give me an edge. I'm hoping that recording this video will work. If not, I may have to hop on the wagon like the rest of these guys and do my builds on a live stream format. Alright, let me get some light down here. I'm gonna have to. There's a hair. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna outline the top of this car. Man, I really need that Magna light down here. Hang on, guys. Let's see. That's gonna work. I'm gonna have to really eyeball this, because I did want to share it with you guys. I knew I should have took my medicine before I started. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Forgot my camera used to, it'll run for so many minutes and then it'll cut off, so this is probably going to be like a jigsaw puzzle. But I want to try to get as close into this seam as I can. Probably should have got a newer blade too. Do alright. May have to go out of camera now and then to yeah, let me check my seam with this Magna light. I gotta get this right, guys. because this is the last train running right here. I'm gonna get this bad boy done because I got a heck of a stash waiting on me. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, there we go, guys. I had to adjust some settings on my camera. Plus, I had to move it off to the side. So, having it right in front of me was not working. Because I'm going to have to use my magnifying glass to see this fine detail on this 1/32 scale model. Looks like I got that okay. Excuse me, I'm going to have to recheck this line here. I want to get this in one shot this time. I don't want to have to do this again. I've already done it several times already. May hear Wally in the background. He's a little thirsty. He's waiting on me to go to bed. It's about 12:35 p.m. and I gotta get this thing going, guys. Okay. Hope it's in the camera view, because I cannot be in two places at one time, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm not talking loud enough, but it's late. And I don't want to wake up Mrs. in the box, even though I know she can't hear me in here. And don't be surprised if you don't hear her come through here towards the bathroom in a minute. You may even hear her say, "Oh, what are you doing? Surprise, baby, you on camera." Yeah, this is going a lot better for me, guys. Thank you for being patient with me. I'm like a year and a half behind on these kits, guys. I feel the pressure. The heat is on. Better be careful. Copyright strike. So basically what I'm doing is I'm going around this window sill seam as close as I possibly can. I put the edge of my tape right in the groove. Should have got a new X-Acto blade. May have some over here in my stuff. It's coming off. Maybe some new tape too. Put that down before I lose a finger. Well, we're cooking, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, I know what I'm going to have to do. Hold the phones. Let me see if I can find my blades. Bet they're in my hobby box where I keep them. Hang on just a second. Oh, right here's one. I told you my table may look junky. Oh, sorry. But I did say I knowed where everything was. I guess you can tell I'm not used to working in front of people. This is really the first time in many years, because I don't know, I always like working alone because I can concentrate, I can let my ideas and my thoughts flow, but like I said, I wanted to try something different. I see other guys doing this. There's been a request for it, so it's time for the old silly hillbilly to learn something new. I gotta split this about right here because it's not wanting to roll around like I thought it would. Well, I don't know, it just might now. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. There it goes. That side. That side. Something just don't look right here, guys. Hang on just a second. I may have to start doing this while Mrs. in the box can assist me. I might have to teach her how to operate the camera. I can set it up for her. All she's got to do is keep whatever I'm doing in view, because I can't tell at the moment. Alright. I'll buy that. Let's go to this other side. Let's go ahead and be easier if I just cut this off the roll. Like that. At least for me. I wish you guys could see me catching this seam. Well, I lost it there. Well, y'all, I totally missed the experience of showing y'all how I taped this car up to just expose the roof that I was going to work on, because while I wasn't behind my camera, it cut off. But it's pretty simple. I just use my masking tape to hold it down on the inside, and this is just a protective barrier, so basically so the sandpaper don't rub the outside that I don't want to get affected. And since I don't have the editing software like I see a lot of you use, where you can speed up processes and certain things when you're working on something, I'm not going to expect you to sit here and watch me work for an hour sanding this roof down. So when I come back, this will be sanded down and we'll go from there. While I'm doing this sanding process, I just wanted to show you the layers of paint I'm taking off, and you can see that reddish brown line right there. That was my primer. Once I get past the primer, that lets you know you're down to the plastic, the bare surface. I just thought I would share that with you. And here's another thing. I'm using I'm using 180 grit sandpaper just to knock the paint off, and then I'll go down to something smoother to smooth out the lines and stuff before I go back. And it's actually a blue paper, and I'm going to use that, and then I'll go back with another finer grit to smooth out the lines before I reprime and repaint it. Alright, I got it sanded with the 180 grit, and I pretty much tried to keep it going in one direction, but I kind of cheated on the corners and, you know, the sides down here. And I was thinking about going to a 400 grit next to smooth it out. I know by rule of thumb you're supposed to always sand in one direction, but like I said, I had to cheat a little bit here and there. And when I come back with, since I don't have any 400, I'm going to skip down to a 1000, and I'm going to go across, and you can see the little grooves down here in the plastic. So I'm going to come back across in this direction, this way, sanding in this direction, and smooth them grooves out. And hopefully I should be done with my sanding. And you can see here where, you know, I've loosened the paper doing this sanding. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull all this off. I'm going to pull all this off, the paper and the tape, and retape it and repaper it before it goes to the paint booth. Now you can still see I got some scratch marks in here, even though I've went over it in this direction with the 1000. It still feels smooth to the touch. There's no grooves here or nothing. It feels like glass. So it's ready for primer and paint. Well, after I retape it and everything, but that'll be in the next segment. I just want to thank all my prescribers, as I call them, subscribers, and thank you for watching this video and supporting my channel. I hope to see it grow and flourish in 2025. And most important of all, remember, Jesus loves you. Bye now.